record this. Okay, so Kathy, I think I also owe you a recording from the other week. I'm so sorry. I've actually got it on my computer. I just need to upload it to YouTube. So I'm going to send
Don't
it.
worry.
I'm going to send it to you anyway because you've got an extra. You just have it as an extra bank for whatever you need.
Right.
And then at least you know at any point you want to do one, you've got it there.
Yeah.
She wants to do one.
Say that again.
Are we going to have elastic bands?
Yes, that's what I was thinking. I think let's use our new bands, seeing as we've got them.
Yeah.
It's really nice to use with the balls as well. So I think that'll be good. So spiky balls, bands, and green softball.
Green ball.
Yeah, may as well get green softball. Yes, look at you, all organised. There we go. Okay, so let's just make sure we've got a little bit of length here. Right, let's start on our roller, and we're going to take. I'm trying to make sure my. We're going to take our green softball near us. So make sure you've got your green softball also with you. Sorry, I'm just trying to make sure I've got enough room for my legs, but also so that you can see me. And I'm just going to mute you both. Okay, so green softball. Long roller. Spiky balls can, sorry, if you also got your spiky balls within reach. If you haven't, just try and grab them. But let's just make sure we've got most things available to us, including our band, and then at least we know everything's there. Okay, so as we're just slowly lowering down, if we haven't done already, let's just lie on the roller, allow the body to fully relax. Feet to hip width. Arms are by the side, palms are up towards the ceiling. I want you to really slow the breath down now. So think about inhaling slowly into the side and into the back of the rib cage. As you exhale slowly through the mouth, we just think about drawing everything in. And again, breathing in, a nice breath. And again, as you exhale, slowly through the mouth. Okay, so just really focusing on slowing the breathing down, making sure that the spine and the pelvis is nice and level on the roller. As we continue by slowing the breathing down, it's just allowing us to melt a little bit further into that roller each time. And now just allow the head to gently fall towards the left. And just gently fall towards the right. So you're just letting that head gently go left to right. Side to side. Holding and feeling the stretch. And again, just back to center and just allowing the head again to go to the opposite side. So when you let the head just roll across the roller, I want you to feel that nice stretch down the side of the neck and into the shoulder. Okay, and then as you turn the head again, just feel that stretch down the side of the neck. Hold and feel the stretch and then come back to center. Okay, so as you breathe, hold, feel the stretch. breathing into it. Slowly back to center. And again, just change. And now if we can start to do that full circle. So on the roller, just dropping the chin down, round towards the shoulder, up towards the ceiling. You're just going to feel the back of the head. Sort of gently roll over and up. And then just change direction. As you're letting the head just go round in that circle, try and identify any tightness. Okay, once you come back to center, just allow now the left arm to come up towards the ceiling and then just take the left arm up and above. And just slowly back to center. And just change right arm. Let the arm go up. And again, all the way back down towards the side. Left arm, just gently raising that left arm up. Breathing out. Back down by the side, and then the right arm. And again, left arm, just breathing in. All the way up. And again, the right arm. Dropping those ribs down, feel that big stretch. Okay, just take your spiky ball, let's just release through the neck, and then we're going to encourage the bands with that stretch through the chest. So just letting the head gently fall towards the right. Feel the left side of the neck on stretch, and with the spiky ball, just do a gentle bit of massage. Try to incorporate this into as much of our trigger point sessions as we can, because we know we hold so much tension through the neck, through the base of the skull, through the top of the neck, through the side, through those occipitals, the scalenes. So you're just using now that spiky ball just to relieve any tension through the side of the neck, through the base of the skull, down towards the collarbone. Remember to still have that awareness of the spine and where it's resting into the roller. Back to center and just let the head go the opposite way as you just change. So again, spiky ball just up and down the neck towards the base of that skull. Gently down the side. Okay, just slowly coming back down towards the base of the neck. Remember, get round towards the base of the skull. Get towards the jawline, anywhere around where you feel there is any of that tension to help release that neck. And then again, just come back to center. This time, just grab your band now. So, drawing the ribs down, just gently pulling the band, a little bit of slack out the side. Take an in-breath and just exhale, pull, take the band up and above, feel that big stretch. So you're taking the arms and the band up and above and just inhale, relax off. And again, dropping the ribs down, just inhale. Exhale, pull the band, just let the arms go up and above, feel that stretch. So you'll get as far as you can where you feel that stretch through the front of the chest, feel the shoulders glide round the roller, and then again, just come back to center. And again, just inhaling, exhaling, pull. Pull that band, feel that big stretch. Try not to let the ribs push up to the ceiling though. So you feel the stretch, but try not to let the ribs push up. Back to ceiling. And again, just pull, exhale. Feel that big stretch right into the chest. And just release. Okay, from here, arms gently by the side, take the left knee into the chest, stretch the left leg up towards the ceiling, flex the foot, and then slowly lower down towards the floor. Foot into the floor, slide the knee back into center, knee into the chest, lengthen the left leg up to the ceiling, flex the foot, inhale, exhale, slowly lower down towards the floor, heel in towards the floor, slide the foot all the way back, knee into the chest, lengthen to the ceiling, flex the foot, inhale, exhale, lower the leg down, slide the foot all the way back across the floor, knee into the chest, and again, left leg up to the ceiling, flex the foot, slowly lower down, slide the foot all the way back, and now both feet are back into the floor. Let's change sides. So that right leg is now coming into the chest, lengthen the right leg up to the ceiling, flex that right foot as we inhale, exhale, lower. Slide the foot all the way back. Knee into the chest, leg up to the ceiling, flex the foot. Inhale, exhale, lower. Slide the foot back, knee into the chest, lengthen, flex that foot. All the way down as we lower, feel the stretch through the hip flexors, slide the foot back, knee into the chest, lengthen the leg to the ceiling, inhale, flex the foot, exhale, straight leg as you lower, heel touches the floor, slide the foot back, knee into the chest, up towards the ceiling, flex that foot, inhale, exhale, lower, all the way back. Last time, knee into the chest, leg up to the ceiling, lengthen and flex that foot, lower the leg down, slide the heel back, and just release. Soles of the feet together, just let the knees gently come out to the side. Okay, so as you hold here, just really feel that relaxing sort of feeling through those hips. Trying to still keep yourself centered on that roller, dropping the ribs down, taking an in-breath. Exhaling, taking those knees back into center, toes out, heels out, so you're back to that set position. Okay, take the left arm back up and above that head, and as you exhale, bring the arm nice and wide out to the side, down to the side of the body, and all the way back up as we just work through an individual arm circle. Inhaling, exhaling, all the way around. And again, up, drop the ribs, exhale, all the way around, down to the side, all the way up, last time. Gently round, either side. And let's just change direction now. So take the arm out, round, all the way up, palm in, and then back down by the side. So nice big arm circle, round, out to the side. All the green balls are getting everywhere here, so just move them as you need to. And again, round, out to the side. Feel the shoulder blades slide over the roller as you bring the arm out to the side, and then you bring the arm round and up. Last time. Out to the side, round, all the way up and down. Okay, let's just change. So we're going to take the other arm now up round, out to the side, down, and up, round, out to the side, and up, and again, drop those ribs. It's a nice big movement through the shoulder. Try not to let the ribs pop up too much towards the ceiling. But again, think about what you can feel through that shoulder joint as the arm slides around, changing direction. So nice and wide now, out to the side, up, palm facing in as you come down. And again, round, all the way around to the ceiling. And again, just down. And again, out to the side, round, all the way up, dropping down, and again, nice wide position, all the way up, and again, just dropping down. Last time, nice wide movement, feel the shoulder blades slide, and again, just come back down by the side. And now let's just work through some shoulder rolls. So just really drawing the shoulders round and into the roller as if you're trying to squeeze and just pick up that roller with the shoulder blades. Really squeezing the shoulder blades in. Very nice, sort of drawing in any tightness, just work into those sides. If you feel you need to individually sort of just work through any knots or any tightness with the shoulders, and then just let the arms come out to the side, back of the palms or back of the hands, sorry, facing into the floor. Just feel that nice big stretch across that horizontal fascial chain. And as you hold, just fully stretch out to the side. Feel that reach, feel that release as well. So really stretching those arms. Breathing in, nice big breath. Exhale, release. And again, breathing in. And again, exhaling. And again, breathing in. Exhaling. And again, breathing in. And just exhaling. Okay, let those arms gently come back down by the side. Now take your, literally just use my foot to knock mine away by accident. Just take your green softball now. Literally went to get mine and just ended up kicking it halfway across the room. Okay, so with our green softball, we're actually going to use this to do a little bit of release through the abdominals. We've not done this for a while. But first of all, just sort of round the top of the rib cage, we're just going to gently use both hands just to press down onto the top of the abdomen, just gently. So almost in between the bottom of the rib cage where the rib cage sort of opens, we're just going to gently just press down with the hands. Just breathing really gently, applying a bit of pressure. Inhaling. And just exhaling. And again, breathing in. Exhaling. And again, inhaling, wide breath. Exhaling. Breathing in. Breathing out. Okay, now with the hands where they are, so starting at the top of the right side of so if you're lying down, the right side of your body, we're just going to start with, we're basically going to draw out the letters love. So we're going to start with L. So we're just going to roll the ball down and across underneath the belly button and then back. So we're just pushing a little bit of pressure, rolling the ball down towards the right hip, and then across from the right hip to the left hip, just where underneath that belly button is, and back up. So we're staying on the stomach. So we're going down and across and back up. And again, down and across and back up. So we're just going to do this a few times, just releasing any tension through the stomach muscles, through the abdominals. We know that we carry a lot of stress as well through this area and through this part of the body. Naturally, stress manifests within the stomach area, through the tummy, when we feel sort of either not hungry, or we feel acid reflux or acid buildup, or we feel as though we overeat. So this is where we naturally hold a lot of stress without realizing. Okay, so we're coming across, back up, and then we're coming down and just applying that pressure, and then we're coming across again. So we're just spelling out that letter L for now. Just do a few more. All the way down, all the way across. Okay, now we're going to do O. So we're going to go down, across, round, and up. And again, back round, down, across, underneath the belly button, all the way up, and across. And again, down, across the bottom, up, and across. And again, down, across, up. Okay, so as we go down, as we come across, and as we come up and round, we're again just drawing or signing out that letter O, trying to just release any tightness or tension that you might feel in this area. You might not feel anything. You might feel a few little areas of tension. Okay, and now we're going to do V. So we're going to go from the top right rib cage down towards underneath the belly button, up towards the left rib cage, and again down towards the belly button and up towards the right rib cage. So we're doing V, down and up, and then down and up. If there was any tension or tightness at the beginning when you're doing the L, how does that feel now? Do you feel like it's alleviating? And all the way up, down, and again back up. So you're just spelling out that letter V. Down and up, down and up. Okay, now we're coming to the last letter, which is E. So we're going to go across the top of the rib cage and down, across the middle of the belly button and down, and then across underneath the belly button, hip to hip, and then back up, and then back through the middle where the belly button is, and then back up to the top, across the top. So we're now spelling out that letter E. So it's down the side and in, and then it's down the side and in, and then it's back up again and in the middle, and back up again and in the middle, and down and across, and down and across, and again in, and up and in. So again, we're spelling out now the letter E. So just imagine that with that pressure on that green softball, you just slowly spelling out that letter E all the way up and across and down and across. Okay. and just release. So just place the green soft ball again now back down by the side. Stretch the arms up and above the head. Just give me a thumbs up if, as that went on, you felt sort of less pain or less tightness through the abdomen area, through the stomach, or if you felt, is that a leg up instead of a thumb up, Kathy? Yeah. Or you might not have felt anything at all. You can obviously tell me at the end, but sometimes as that tummy massage goes on, you do actually feel less as it goes on, or you should do. You might not have felt anything at the beginning, but okay. Right, slowly bring yourself off the roller. And just bring yourself now into the floor. Full body stretch if you feel comfortable to do so. You might just want to stay with those knees bent. Stretch those legs, stretch those arms. And then let's just do that nice stretch where we take the knee across. And then again, the opposite stretch, the opposite side where we take that knee across. Okay, and then again, when we go back to this side, and you take that knee across again, this time just take the green soft ball underneath the knee like so. Okay, so you're sort of just here, but you've got the knee just gently elevated on that green soft ball. Hold the stretch, and then just stretch the leg, and then just bend. So with the malleable ball, you're able to just gently sort of use the green soft ball to stretch that leg, bend that knee, stretch whilst looking down at the arm the other direction on the other side. Stretch and bend, so you're just moving the leg on the green soft ball. Back to center, and again change. So the green soft ball, the knee is resting again on the green soft ball. We'll hold and feel the stretch first of all. And then again stretch. And stretch. And stretch. Stretch. Okay, so lengthen and bend. Lengthen and bend. Lengthen and lengthen. Okay, so you just stretch that leg, stretch. Okay, and then just again coming back to center. And let's take now our spiky balls. So because we've got our new and improved bands, we should now be able to get a really nice, good stretch. What a horrible choice of words they were. And a beautifully extended stretch, maybe we should say, underneath the glutes whilst using the hamstring with the band. So place the spiky balls right at the top of the glutes, okay, right through the center, a little bit further out to the side. Let's just allow ourselves to rest on them first of all, but we will keep our band with us just so we're ready to work through that part of the, just going to make sure I've got enough room. Yeah, I might actually just scoot up my mat a little bit so I've got enough room side to side. That's it. Okay, so as we just rest here, remember our melting phase, just 2 minutes, allowing the body just to relax. If you need a block underneath the head for this part, put a block underneath the head. Arms just gently by the side. Palms facing up or facing in. Head to the left, head to the right if you need to, but we're just allowing that head and that body to completely relax down. Nice wide breath as we inhale and just exhaling. breathing in and just breathing out. So you can do a little bit of movement if you feel you need to. Okay, and now we're going to take our band. We're going to take that band round the left leg. Okay, and you're going to hold the band sort of like with your fists. So rather than holding them like with the thumbs and the way we would normally do when we stretch, turn your hands the other way around and hold them with your fists. So with your thumbs facing towards you and the bottom of the fists facing up towards the ceiling. So when we do this, watch if you're not sure, we're going to bend the knee and we're going to pull the bands up as we bring the knee into the chest, and then we're going to stretch. So we want to try and get the hands right at the end of the bands up and above, and then as we stretch and then as we bend, we're going to work through a hamstring stretch, okay? If the band isn't long enough, I mean, it's worked for me, but if you need more, you can always tie 2 bands together, okay? Because we want to sort of be there. So it will depend on that flexibility through that hamstring. So first of all, let's just start with that left leg. Gently take the left leg out to the side. Feel that stretch. And come back to center, and then just gently encourage a hamstring stretch by allowing the leg to come towards you. And then again, let's go back out to the left hand side. So left leg, left hand side, just really allow that stretch. Back of the arms at this point into the floor, remember, that's what you want to hold. And again, last time, just taking that band towards you. Okay, last time, just out to the side. Feeling that stretch. And now just let the right leg fall out to the side. So the right knee is still bent, just let that leg fall out as the left leg is out to the side. And then just bring that right knee back in and bring that left leg back to center. Slide the right leg down and now just take that left leg across to that right hand side. You can go as far as you want. You can go so you fully lift off the spiky ball. Slowly come back to center. And again, just gently take that leg across. Taking that weight right the way across. Holding again the backs of the arms into the floor if you can. Again, back to center. And again, that last time. Over towards that right hand side, and again back to center. So now we're just going to come into that sort of extra hamstring stretch. So we're going to take the arms up and above the head. We're going to bend the knee. You're going to hold the band as close to the floor. Then you're going to stretch the leg and bring the knee into the chest again. So you bend and then you lengthen. Bend and then lengthen. So in and stretch. In and stretch. For 3 and stretch. For 2 and stretch, knee into the chest and stretch and just release. Okay, let's change legs. So we're now on our right leg. So actually, if you just take both legs up to the ceiling, just feel the difference between each leg. Okay, we should feel that that left leg is definitely released a bit more. Okay, so right leg to start with. The left knee is bent to start with. We're just going to inhale as we take that leg out to the side. Feel the stretch. And then we're just going to come back to center. And again, we're just going to inhale as we take that leg out to the side again. Feel the stretch. Hold both arms into the floor. Much stronger, these bands as well, which you can feel, which is good. Also feel like they're going to cramp the hands a bit more because they're so strong. And again, out to the side. stretch. Okay, back to center. And that small hamstring stretch as you gently pull towards the chest. And then again, out to the side. So then you come back to center. Hamstring stretch, pull the foot towards the head, feel the hamstring stretch, back to center, out to the side. And this last one, just let that left knee fall out to the side. So let the left knee go. Stretch, bring that left knee back in. Take that right leg back to center, stretch the left leg away, and now take that right leg across. Again, you can go as far as you can. Lengthening that leg right the way across, and then you'll come back to center. And again, taking that leg right the way across. And again, just back to center. Inhaling, exhaling, right the way across. Back to center. And then into that wide hamstring stretch. So holding the band up and above the head, knee into the chest, and lengthen. Knee into the chest. So you're stretching the band up and above the head, and lengthen. And bend, and lengthen. Knee into the chest, and lengthen. For 3, and stretch. For 2, and stretch. For 1, and stretch, and just release. Excellent. And take the band away. So keep the spiky balls where they are. Just take the knees into the chest and just do a little bit of rocking left to right. So you can either hug the knees or just allow the knees to move left to right with the spiky balls where they are. Over to the left, stretch the left leg away. Over to the right, stretch that right leg away. Okay, again over to the left, stretch. We're doing this freehand now, we're not actually doing this with sort of any feet to the floor, we're just stretching and just releasing. Now move the balls a little bit further down and out to the side and just do the same. So again, left to right, left to right. So we did sort of a little bit further down and out to the side the other week. Everybody felt it. Again, over to the left, stretch the left leg away. Over to the right, a little bit further down now, more on the side of the glute, down towards the bottom of that sit bone. And again, over to the left. And again, just over towards the right. And stretch. Over to the left. And stretch. Over to the right hand side. And stretch. Okay, so last little bit, again, just move them a little bit further out to the side. And again, when you're over the left, stretch the left leg. When you're over to the right, stretch the right leg. So we're a little bit further down, a little bit further out to the side. So we're more on sort of glute min here, taking that leg out. And just by doing this sort of free style, should we say, as we sort of just move left to right, we're just a little bit more aware of how we feel we can allow the body to move on the spiky ball. If you need to sort of add a little bit more weight by balancing on the side, or whether you've got a trigger point sort of further down or further up. So the freestyling is really just having awareness of the abdominals, but just allowing you to play around with that movement a little bit more. So you're not quite just restricted to sort of one side or sort of one particular area. So when we tend to freestyle, we think, oh, actually, if the ball was just slightly further down, we could definitely feel it, or there's a little bit more to the center, etc. So that's what that's allowing for. Okay, come back to center, take those balls away, just think about how that feels there through the pelvis, with the glutes, a little bit of knees left to right, just think about how that feels. Okay, now we're just going to finish with the spiky balls underneath the base of the skull. So a little bit of cranial release. So remember, for this part, if you do have, sorry, turn it off. If you do have anything to sort of turn the lights off with, or you just want to relax a little bit more, then that's absolutely fine. You can turn the lights down, put a blanket over you, that's okay. So spiky balls, either vertical or horizontal. Okay, so where we're keeping the spiky balls where they are, just want you to breathe and just allow the head to fully relax. So like I said, whether you've got them horizontal, whether you've got them vertical, just allow the skull to relax down on the spiky balls. Inhaling and just exhaling. Now just start to let that head gently roll across left to right. So just really allowing the head to just fall across the spiky balls, but again, whatever position they're in. Just allow them to fully relax. And if you want to sort of apply that bit of pressure into the spiky balls as you move them. So as you move that head from left to right, apply that bit of pressure. If you feel like you really want to move them in slightly, you really want to sort of push in a little bit more. Okay, so as you let that head gently go left to right, start to now draw that full circle the way we did at the beginning of the session. On the roller, dropping the chin down all the way around, up towards the ceiling. And again, back round. And then just change directions. We're just doing the opposite movement now of that circle. Just relaxing through the jaw as well. And if you feel like now you need to move the spiky balls just slightly either further down or further up in towards the skull or further out to the side, feel like you need to keep the fingertips at the edge just to keep the balls in place, that's fine. But just allow the head again just to gently rock over, hold, breathe, and then just inhale and change and let the head turn to the opposite side. And again, just hold and breathe. And then again, just inhaling and exhaling. And remember to go right towards the side of the skull as well, sort of behind the back of the ear. And then as you change right towards the side of the skull again, just behind the back of the ear. And if you need to, remember you can just allow the spiky balls again, just to gently change position, so either horizontal or vertical, whatever you didn't do before. Just allow them to roll across. So if that feels quite nice and you just want to continue allowing the head just to gently move across the neck, that's absolutely fine. Give yourself another few minutes just to release. Otherwise, I'm just going to leave that there, and hopefully you can just carry on breathing, allowing the head to relax.